Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. With me once again is...
I had a really big lunch today. Now I don't even want dinner.
Really? Well, you think
Yeah.
time travel will ease your stomach pain a little bit? Because we're here from the future!
In the year 2025, that's not far in the future at all.
I guess not. So, what happened was I was going through the footage for this particular session that we're about to play through here, and unfortunately I realized that something had caused my microphone to turn off for the duration of it.
Yikes.
So, unfortunately, we have to re record this entire session, but that's fine because I can actually show off a few things that I never got around to for the rest of the playthrough. Or at least one thing. Just let me loot this corpse in the corner here. So, at this point in the storyline, we've got all the treaties, we've got all the allies, and we're basically ready to march on Denerim in order to deal with Loghain. However, there are some things that we need to take care of first. A few extra bits of side content. As soon as I figure out how to get out of this castle. I don't know the layout of this castle.
I think if you go to the right from this door is the front door.
I think so.
I
Yeah, actually, I do think so. Ara Lehman,
yeah.
you've got a weird castle in your land here.
Because I think where we were headed before was the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, this was not my cleanest playthrough ever, but I was really happy to take Ivan here through it.
And I got much of appreciation. Like I really do like going through the games that like my friends enjoy. Just
All right. I guess I
oh,
really don't know how to ask you this.
Are you sweating?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, I'm a little nervous. Not that this is anything bad or frightening or... Well, yes. Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
I feel the same way.
Well, I hope you mean the head exploding thing in a good way. Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. You're the first woman I've ever spent the night with.
Oh yeah, we did that.
And if I have my way,
yeah.
you'll be the last.
Alistair, that's a weird way to put it. I feel the same way.
Good. I'm glad. Let's move on then. We've got a long way to go yet.
Well, okay then. Not exactly the cleanest declaration of love, but you know. Hey, Ogren.
It's the best you'll get from Alistair.
Wanted to talk to you.
Did you want to talk to me through your helmet?
Can't hear you, mate.
You know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
He must be hiding the blush. I love you too, Ogren.
Well, I'll be shaved, skinned, and hung up to dry. It's too soon, though, lady. Too soon.
Aw.
Just wanted to ask a favor.
Take your time. What is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. Girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
And you want to go find her?
And it'd be nice to talk to someone else who's been out here a while. Someone else from Orzammar.
Who is she?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Bronca left for the Deep Roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Wait, you cheated on Bronca. Actually, that checks
Oh.
out.
Me?
Yeah.
Cheat? Ah! That iron-thighed shrew had left me long before. And she cheated on me with that tramp Hespeth.
Oh.
Rat you
Okay.
didn't find out about that till after, but hey, truth is truth. Anyway, she left for the surface a year back, and I haven't seen her since.
Do you know how to find her?
Last I heard, she was gonna live with her mother on the surface near some lake. Clean Bad Lake, was it? Yeah, I sod it, I don't remember.
Clean bad? You mean Lake Callan had? We can go there.
No, I think it was clean bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right. Dirty good, clean bad.
What?
You are weird, Ogren.
Thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. What was it you wanted to say?
Can you teach me to fight like you do?
You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day.
Now his helmet's off.
See, it's funny because you'll never be able to do it. A mage wants to be a berserker? But know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
That sounds fair.
If you want to think like a berserker, drop fair from your vocabulary. If it works, that's all.
Alright then.
Aye, alright then.
Alright then.
Ogren's old flame. But first we have business to attend to.
Ah, yes, business.
You might remember a particular fight that we couldn't do, but now that we're more than strong enough... No, Alistair, sorry. You're not coming.
Yes.
Win is, though.
I think I might know which one you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. You remember that high dragon at the top of the ruined temple?
Ah, yes.
Oh, but first, I guess someone has business with us.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a scary sight.
Always a scary sight.
There, more of the fiends ahead.
Alright, here we go again. I need to remember how all this works. Can you shoot
Let's
a
see.
fireball up there? Apparently
see
you
why
can.
not.
Yep. And, let's see here. Where is it? There it is.
Cone of Cold.
Cone of Cold is such a classic. Bang!
Indeed. Nice, right? Shatter.
It's been too long since I did something like that.
Feels right.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put this over here.
Let's see.
Might as well send another fireball up there. Yeah, at this point, I think I could probably just get away with letting my party members go at it.
Oh, that Hurlock's a little tanky, though.
Mm-hmm. Shale is tankier, however.
Yeah, you can punch the lights out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get our hands.
Now we get our hands dirty.
It is begun.
Okay, mages, can you reach up there? Or there's like an archer or something. Oh yeah. The Darkspawn leader ran over here.
Uh-oh. Hey, that helps a bit.
Mm-hmm. Down he goes. These are easy enemies, really.
I was kind of hoping we'd mana clutch someone.
They didn't bring a mage. Oh. They appear to be stuck in their own traps. Am I wrong? Or are they just sitting there? Because I know there's traps there.
It looked like they were just kind of mucking about.
Yep. Well, stuck or not, down they go.
Alright.
And we just need to clean up the rest.
Now we do back.
I'm getting blocked by the little incline.
Now you must fight the very earth you're standing on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is that.
I really hope we never have to fight the planet itself.
If you had to fight, like, the Earth Goddess Gaia, would that count?
I would suppose so. It just depends on like what we also interpret as Gaia, because a lot of times she is the Earth itself. So like, what would you do? Just start punching the ground?
I don't know. There was that one Marvel cartoon with a living sentient planet.
Oh, yeah.
I just randomly turned on like like an old cartoon channel and found that. It was interesting.
I do know, like, I forget what it's called, but living plants are apparently a thing. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Jaw drop.
I fell.
But
You
you
did?
got up so I don't have to call 911. All this excitement too much for your old bones?
How mean.
I thought it was all over.
Thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
I'm getting concerned. Oh, she disapproved! I'm so sorry, Win!
Only slightly, though, so she was just lightly annoyed.
Snide remarks don't get you very far with this party.
Last time I said cool it, I had a propane tank blow up in my face.
Okay. So we're back at the temple, and we do unfortunately have to crawl all the way back up to the top. But we do have something that will make that a little bit easier. Because if I'm not mistaken, Win has the... Or does she? Let's see.
Was it Win or...
Oh, these aren't sustained. I need to look at sustained stuff. Haste, here it is. This haste will, in fact, make you move faster. I am, in fact, moving a little bit faster. Haste is a really good spell, and Win is poised to pick it up as soon as you have the levels for it.
And remind me, we basically cleared all the encounters here, right?
There might be a few stragglers that I forgot to get the last time, so it's possible that we'll bump into them.
That should be fine.
But on the whole, no, enemies actually don't respawn in this game. Which means there's actually a limited amount of experience points. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the top of the mountain, and if we ring this gong, that will summon the dragon for us to fight it. So, I'm going to use something that I did not know how to use in the main part of the playthrough, so I'm gonna demonstrate how to properly activate Storm of the Century this time. So it turns out that you don't use any 2 weather spells, you actually first use Tempest, and then you have to activate Blizzard while Spell Might is active, which increases your spell power at the cost of spending more mana. I forgot that part, which is why I never officially got Storm of the Century. So I'm going to put that on the exact location where the dragon is going to show up.
Ah, there we go.
And everyone should hold their position to start here. Hey, look, it just dived right into the thing.
It looks like a metal album cover.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with this thing, though, because those fireballs are mean. Everybody should probably spread out. And it's
yeah.
it's also, ow, okay, ow, it jumped out of there.
I am ready.
This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Hey, heal everybody.
Shield? Okay, we're good, we're good.
Yeah. Well, fight the thing.
Yeah, I gonna punch it or not?
Is he, stuck or something?
She just standing there. Okay.
She, yeah. Good, okay. You've got Cone of Cold, you use it. Oh, heal, heal. Hey, there you go. This thing is mean, okay?
Alright. Yeah, go kill it, Shield. Think of it like a giant pigeon.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that from the bellow skill? Not as epic as Leliana screaming, though.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay, let's get Win back in the game, shall we?
Where is she?
Right about... I have no idea. That is a body lying there, right? Yeah, it is.
Is that her?
Yeah, who else could it be?
Fair point. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, just watch out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Shale has the fire-resistant crystal equipped, which is extremely good if you can, like, isolate Shale and try to get the dragon to target her exclusively for obvious reasons.
Whoa.
But also you don't want to be too close to this thing, too. Also, Shale has the ice crystal equipped in the weapon slot, so that will cause all of her punches to do ice damage, which is apparently this thing's weakness. At the very least, it does seem to be the most effective.
No, I guess makes sense.
So,
I assume
like
dragons are cold-blooded.
a setup like this is just perfect, by the way. Like, every Winter's Grasp is doing 64. Which
Yeah,
is
it's
probably
not bad. Oh,
which is probably due to Spell Might. Oh, I'm stunned, though.
oh, it's fun. Okay, we're good.
Just want to make sure that everyone is doing pretty good. I think Group Heal just has, like, infinite range, which is really great.
Oh, that's very good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this would have been really difficult had I tried it way earlier in the game, but now, I think we've got this. It's
Yeah,
down to a quarter already, if you couldn't tell.
I'll give it that. That tail whip has good range.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you can paralyze it, but that's fine.
No,
I should also
it gets on everyone.
try Cone of Cold, which will put it on ice for maybe just a couple of seconds, more than I need, really.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is just absolutely perfect.
I'd be careful though.
Yeah.
Not over till it's over.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, this is the final boss's theme. I guess that's just to show how powerful a High Dragon is. It's second only to the Archdemon, maybe.
I was wondering why this song was giving me chills.
Yeah, by this point, spoiler alert, you have to fight the Archdemon at the end. I don't know if you knew.
We did catch a glimpse of it back underground.
Yeah,
if
in
I
the deep
recall.
roads, yeah. I don't know why it didn't decide to kill us then.
I was too busy doing other things.
Mm-hmm. So that was pretty simple if you get the right setup. Everybody's at low health, though.
Hey, everyone's alive though. That's the important thing.
Yeah, not a single... Well, Wynn got knocked down that one time. So you got a ton of stuff for this. You got the Mateshir War Axe, which is boring-ish. It had Antivan stuff on it for some reason. The Long Sight. The Storm Talons, more electric damage. Morgan wants this.
Ooh.
The Kunari Siege Gauntlets. Very interesting. I'm guessing this dragon has eaten a lot of warriors over the years. The
Probably. What?
The Deadhead Charge. A Grandmaster. The Pure Bitch Braid. Oh my goodness.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. I forgot that it has that. But most important of all, perhaps, is the Dragon Scale.
Oh yeah. Cause like, wasn't there a smith that was looking into dragon scales?
Yes. Also,
There we go.
You don't need to hold your position. So that's really the only reason I came back up here, which is to kill that High Dragon, which, by the way, killing this boss actually affects the ending. I didn't tell you this because I didn't realize it until now.
Really?
Yeah. Because think about it. If there's going to be a bunch of pilgrims coming here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, it would be pretty bad if, say, they ran into a giant dragon that was roosting here, right?
Oh yeah, gong or not, that would be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I guess I'll make it easier for them to get to the urn.
The High Dragon is apparently more powerful than Flemeth. Am I reading that right?
No way. How? That seems kind of ridiculous.
Flemeth literally was a dragon. A dumb dragon, but a dragon.
Yes, when you.
These guys
Again,
have
it
nothing to
becomes
say
something-
about it.
Yeah, we just killed your supposed reincarnation.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the alleged reincarnation of Joan of Arc.
Don't worry
I guess
about
that gives a whole new meaning to the phrase Crystal Dragon Jesus.
Yeah.
I think I owe you you an explanation for what happened earlier.
Yes, you had me quite worried.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon.
But you're standing right here.
Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
That's just being old. So you were never really completely dead then?
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
My goodness. Then we will make the best of that time.
Yes.
Indeed.
That we will.
So yeah, that's the story behind Wynne. And you might have also noticed that in her, list of spells, I think it's on this page, Wynne has the completely unique plot spell, I can't believe they call it that, Vessel of the Spirit. Restores health and mana and earning bonuses to spell power and mana regeneration. However, once she deactivates the ability, she is stunned and suffers a lot of penalties. So that's her calling on the spirit, the Vessel of the Spirit spell.
I see.
So, anything else we should know about this, actually?
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
You must have been a strange child. I won't say that. I've never experienced that before.
I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Creepy.
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting.
Oh, her facial animations are weird.
I think it is a spirit of faith.
This graphical effect is not helping.
Yeah, what's going on? Am I do I have frost weapons active?
Same
I think that might be magical might.
one spirit.
Spell might, yeah.
Spell might, yeah.
It's ruining the cutscenes.
Want a better word.
Gosh, no wonder why nobody uses it.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
I suppose it felt it wasn't your time yet.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Fighting Darkspawn?
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help. What's on your mind?
See, there was something else, though. Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
You're a little dead!
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient.
Oh god.
Oh, Win, I love you.
Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't fear death, it's the dying that scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content, it is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
I guess so.
What's on your mind?
You have to talk to her a lot. Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life. Made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
Humans like you?
I was his mentor, an authority figure. He can't have liked me very much. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
And what did he think of you?
Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
So what happened?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Who hunted him down?
The Templars. That is what they do. They hunt down and neutralize rogue mages. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
That was cruel of them.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed in Aaron. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there is a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Wow.
But if he was searching for the Dalish, maybe he isn't gone for good.
There's a chance.
Yes. I would like you and you. So now it's time to head on over to Lake Cleanbad.
Yeah. What a name.
Oh, I did bring wind, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Taking the long road, it seems.
And we're gonna pay for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, what can you do? Oh, look. That's an even meaner looking Darkspawn. Oh no, a fireball!
Oh god.
Just monoclash him, it's no biggie.
It's gonna be a tough fight, though.
What did they do? They were like on the ground and everything. That must have been one sick fireball.
There, more of the fiends ahead.
Oh! That is a nasty...
Oh!
That thing is nasty looking. Dreadlock...
Let's take care of it.
oh, Herlock Omega. Well, it's clearly a mage. 453!
Ow! Still hurts, though.
Yeah, this is actually pretty dangerous. Heal up, heal up. Okay, let's take stock of the situation here. At least we were able to drop that thing's health by half. Pull this. Let's see how you like it. Yeah! It would be so amazing if... Everyone's dead. Wow. My party works very quickly, it seems.
Very effective.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be amazing if he could actually, like, fall off the cliff?
If only we could make him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So whatever that was that Wynn just did, it seems to have helped us win this battle. Not that we needed it. Let's get the loot. Ooh, big poultices. Oh, are there still more? I guess there were. And they're gonna, like, walk right into this fireball. Oh, did you see how many hits that got?
I love me some fireballs. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be hard to get a good aim at.
No problem. I must be over-leveled for these guys. Maybe I was meant to get this earlier.
Huh.
That went pretty good.
Well, at least we're gonna know.
That was interesting and draining.
What was that? Did you summon the spirit?
did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
You just paid for that spell with lifespan.
Well,
Jeez.
that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
Yeah. Are you sure you can control that thing?
It's not a demon that requires controlling. Really, you need not fear it. I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Alrighty. You definitely don't want to do that too often if it's gonna drain your life.
Yeah, that seems dangerous.
Late, clean, bad. Okay. I wonder if those roots respawn. Probably do, honestly. The Spoiled Princess. What a tavern name, am I right?
Yeah.
Did playing with your options menu settings get a little out of hand? You can restore defaults by pressing Y.
There she is. I'm
Well,
gonna
that's a
talk to her.
random.
Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
She's not a Genlock. You can... What do you mean, back you up?
Just follow my lead, you know?
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? Because you got such a nice set of bugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took on an army of golems almost single-handed.
A bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her it's fate.
what? Right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about
What?
you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto.
Come on, man.
What the heck?
Believe me, you'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Well, I guess we should get going.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream.
Yeah.
An odd relationship, but I guess it works. Quest
Yeah, they're happy.
completed. What do you think of that, Ogren?
I still got it.
Yeah, you still got your helmet on. That was a success, are you sure?
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Aye. All right then.
Helmet's off. Helmet's back on.
Wait.
This is a
confused.
This is a consistent problem for him. Ogren's most powerful foe slain, his ex-wife. That's something. Okay. Well, now we should think about Wynn's last regret. So if Anirin, that was his name, if he was searching for the Dalish, maybe he found them? Let's head to the Dalish camp. Oh, not again.
No, what is it going to be this time?
I guess when you're
Did she literally follow us?
Who?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
What?
Oh, Dwarf Rebels? Okay.
Well, that's different.
Well, if you really want to. Darn Dwarven magic resistance. Okay. Take this. Oh dear, Wynn. Heal up, please. Wait, something's wrong. Wynn, What is going on? Something's not right here.
Yeah, why are you casting with your hands?
Yeah, that's strange. Anyway, I need to find my body and get back up here. Yeah, she's casting with her hands. This is weird.
Do you think when she used the spirit, it de-equipped her weapon?
Ah, that's silly.
Also, bear.
Yeah, that's Leliana's bear. Did you forget the bear?
No, it's just like bear.
Random bear. Barely relevant, but we have the right to bear arms. That includes, baring our fangs. And I'm out of puns.
Yeah.
Very well. Come, let us end this.
Ooh, I'm almost dead. It's actually good to get Ogren out in the field for a little while, you know?
Oh yeah. Just we gotta keep ourselves
Oh,
going for a bit.
Oh, that's Leliana's bear, I think. It's sparkling, which suggests... Oh, there it goes.
It was a magic bear.
Magic bear. It did kind of pop out of nowhere.
And just vanished where it came, from whence it came.
Mm-hmm. Where do the summoned creatures come from? It's not like the ranger specialization is magic. Is it just like talking to an animal and recruiting their help for a little while?
I assume maybe I could see that.
Why not?
Pardon?
Oh, I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
What?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
I suppose I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the equipment for that, but sure, whatever gets you working.
Ogren, I did not know you were a necrophile.
Well then.
Ah, I must have missed a couple codex entries. Anyway. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
I believe he did.
I would like a happy ending.
I think so.
He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. Now,
No.
Maya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the I for one look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures. Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day, hmm?
I don't like that tone, but we have things to ask you about, sir.
Indeed.
Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Have you ever heard of an elf named Anarin?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
Where is he? Is he in the camp?
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Well, let's go.
Dareth Shirol.
So there is a chance.
Yeah. Perhaps up here? Ooh, someone is here.
You were the Grey Warden who broke the curse. I demand to know what happened to the werewolves. Where did they go?
There's one right behind you, lady!
Yeah!
They're no longer werewolves. The curse was broken.
That makes no difference. Those monsters killed my husband. They killed so many of my people. They have Dalish blood on their hands. If they are human once more, that shall make it all the easier to take vengeance for their crimes. Tell me where they are.
Zathrian wanted vengeance too. Look what it did.
It destroyed him. Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps you speak wisely. If they are gone and never return here, then perhaps it is better to let it simply end there. We will go back to the camp then. Thank you for your words. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. I belong to my husband, and I cannot carry it any longer.
Well, if you say so.
I'm just glad for that. Vengeance only begets vengeance, after all.
Yeah, the curse is broken, right? The curse is totally broken.
Maybe he didn't get the memo.
I guess not. It's still so amusing. So, for anybody who doesn't remember, we fought like a pack of werewolves in this area, and one of them just decided to, like, stop fighting and walk off to the side, and now he's just permanently here. It's so weird. I don't know what's up with that. Can you cross this? No, you can't cross that. Weird.
No. Yeah, he's just kind of been there the whole time.
There's a corpse I didn't loot, too.
So you get $1 million, but you would have to have a quest marker over your head that everybody can see at all times, and they think it's for something important. Would you take it?
I think I would. Because is it gonna matter if no one ever sees me personally?
Well, I mean, it won't matter but you'll have people...
I'm a pretty introverted guy, I'll have you know.
I know that, but, like... I'm guessing, like, even if you go out for groceries, you'll have people seeing the marker and be like, hey, is there anything, like, you need? Is there something you're supposed to do? And it's like, no. It's just on my head.
I mean,
like,
I could send them on quests. Maybe I could use that $1 million as the reward. Hello, Hermit.
What a way to turn it around.
Yeah! Oh, look, Anarin's here.
Oh, hey.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Win?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient.
Just shakes his head.
I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden is a mage, no? The Blight will not last forever. Why not look to her to shape the new circle? It is something both of you should think about.
Well, I'm pleased to have made your acquaintance, Aniran.
Likewise. My years in the circle were not a complete waste. I learned more than I let on. You did teach me, Wynne, even if you didn't know it. Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you and Aaron.
And on you.
That was nice.
It's good to have closure.
Mm-hmm. The item that we got is also particularly interesting. Let's go over to Wynne, and it is Aniran's token. Lots of boosts, and it also augments the Vessel of the Spirit spell.
Ooh.
I don't know if the changes, like, show up here. Let's have a look at it. Let's see here. It doesn't say particularly, but I do believe that that token will make the spell very, very powerful.
That's good.
So yeah, Wynne just got even stronger. She's gonna win even more. And maybe win all over the floor. Alright, Ara Lehman.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Oh, don't worry, we've just been traveling the countryside doing all sorts of stuff, but let's go to Denerim now.
Excellent.
Yes,
I
let's.
shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
Okay. There is one last one here that I say you'd be really upset they changed.
Really, what?
The world's breast tropes used to be keep abreast of this index.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birth.
King Cleanbad?
Stubborn as a Mabai.
I'm really stretching that joke.
If we defeat
Well, you got me chuckling, so.
the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage for the moment is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
How indeed. Oh, you scared me.
An honor.
Oh, jeez.
But the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. It's Queen, and I lead her armies.
Considering Ostagar, perhaps we need a better general.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
I am Phoenix of the Grey Wardens.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order.
Even though it was my fault.
That they chose to turn against Ferelden.
Ugh. Enough of this. When does the Landsmeet begin?
Don't interrupt, Jarl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian.
I don't know what that word was, but it sounded like an insult.
I had hoped to talk you down from this
Yeah.
Of course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight. Your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You're the one who divided Ferelden.
I was not talking to you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Remember those words. Also,
what a delightful gentleman.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Why is he doing this?
Maker knows. Perhaps he's gone mad. I would have imagined pigs would fly before Loghain MacTyr would turn against our king.
Have you known Loghain a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. A wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
You sound like you admire him.
He made us a free people once more. You can't know what it was like to grow up as a vassal in your own land, while poncy little Orlesians minced around in their silks. I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Yes, sir. So, we are now at Arl Eamon's estate in Denerim, which is your new de facto camp. You will find your party members here. And you can do all of the stuff that you would normally do at the camp. Unfortunately, Bodan is here, so you'll have to go out into the city in order to go shopping. But hey, everybody's here. And a couple of other people as well. And there's a bunch of books, which means more codex entries.
Oh boy.
Yeah, in case you wanted to do a light bit of reading.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
I just got here 5 minutes ago. Actually, I was hoping for silk sheets and candied grapes.
Why don't we ensure Loghain won't have us all executed first, and worry about how to celebrate later? This is Erlina. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
That's fair. Why would Enora ask us for help, though?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Oh, are you saying the Queen believes Loghain killed Kaelin?
My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go so well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Loghain would allow that?
King Kaelin was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Why would Logan kill his own daughter just to free Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
You're right. We have to help. But what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. Arl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
All right, then. We get to save the queen. It was inevitable. You can't have one of these RPGs without saving a queen, right? Well, normally I prefer princesses.
It's royalty.
It is. Speaking of royalty. Hi, Morrigan.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes?
Please don't.
That line is just so worth it. Fuego. Yeah, you reading something? That book was not shiny. That's interesting.
Huh.
Aw, you can't talk to him.
Dog.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. According to the map, he's just called Dog.
What? I guess it's because they can't... No, because they can define the name. Wow, that's just mean.
Yeah. They apparently forgot to make it use your dog's given name.
Dog's good enough.
Mm-hmm. Take you and Win or Morgan. Probably Win.